Hey guys, it's Rex. In today's video I'm gonna do the first boss of the new Boomsday Project Puzzle Labs Lethal section, Poisonmaster Pollark. Let's get right into.
Become a poison tester today. Just sign right here.
We'll start you off with some pain tolerance testing. Try and knock him out.
Wait, I am the recipient? Let me check my contract.
Yeah, so these ones are very easy, but as we progress further and further, the puzzles get harder. In this first one, you just dagger up, play your deadly poison, quad button the bluegill warrior, then hit face with both. Simple as that. These first puzzles are easy, you just have to pay a very little attention. Just like in this next one. The second one, Frostbite.
Some minions can attack right away, quick and painful.
Alright. So you need to check that you cannot play all your cards from your hand because you only have 4 mana. And if you have 5 mana, most people would play Frostbolt, Icelands, then hit with the mana worm. But you only have 4, so you play the Frostbolt, then the Icelands, then hit to the face with the mana worm.
That works.
The next ones are gonna be kinda similar, cause in every puzzle you
I've seen this testing before. It can't be that bad. Right?
need to play the right cards or pay attention to something you're probably not used to, because you would imagine you have 10 mana or I don't know. In this case you play the Stone Tusk Boar, play Wind Fury on it, Rock Biter on it, then buff it up with the Abusive Sergeant, then hit face twice with it. Let's see. Great job. Very great. Stand by me, our
The best
fourth
scientists are willing
puzzle.
to sacrifice.
You trade with the minions on the board, and then you play the cards from your hand, but you pay attention to always play the card next to the Flame Tongue Totem. So we played the Wolf Rider, hit with it, Stone Tusk Boar next to the Flame Tongue Totem, hit with it, Stone Tusk Boar again next to the Flame Tongue Totem, and hit with it. Easy.
That's the rules.
Now, the fifth one is Frothing
I
Fighters.
shouldn't have signed in ink.
You obviously play the Rabid Worgens first, because you want to have the most value out of your Whirlwind. The most damage for the Frothing. So you play the Whirlwind then, kill the Taunt guy with the Rabid Worgens, because they only have Rush, they cannot attack face. Then you realize you only have 10 damage, but you have 3 mana and 3 health on your minion, so you armor up and shield slam your own minion to have the 11th damage, which is enough. Now this next one, Leroy Returns, is interesting because people might not know that you can play Reincarnate on an enemy minion. You would play Leroy, then Reincarnate, that's only 6 damage to the face, that's not enough. So you need to play your first Reincarnate on the Ticking Abomination to kill the Taunt guys. Then play Leroy, hit face with it, Reincarnate, then hit face with it again. I cannot imagine any versions of this where you would play Wolf Rider, but that was in our hand, so that's all.
If you're having trouble, experiment. That's what we're here for.
Now this 7th one, the Cosmic Fire, is interesting because because we have 13 costs of cards in our hands, but we can only play 11. So obviously the weakest one is Kobold Geomancer, we don't wanna play that card. So we start with Cosmic Anomaly, then Arcane Blast the Taunt guy, Coin, because we don't wanna trap ourselves by coining after Celestial Emissary. Play the Celestial Emissary, Fireball to the face, then hit with the Maneuver. As I said, these puzzles are easy. It's just gonna be harder as we progress. Now this 8th one is one of my favorites of this first boss. This fight, this puzzle is called Full Draw, but we can complete it 3 different ways, or maybe even more, but I can only think of these 3. So one of them is we Steady Shot, then refresh our hero power with Blackwood Pixie, Steady Shot again, then Arcane Shot to the face to deal 10 damage. That's decent. Now the next one is we can cube the Clockwork Automaton, then hero power, then Arcane Shot for 10 damage. But we can even go further with playing Play Dead on the cube, then Hunter's marking our own cube to be able to kill it with Arcane Shot, then hero power for 32 damage. Funny, right? We can deal 3 times the damage we need to. We can solve this puzzle 3 different ways, and these possibilities are gonna be even more in the upcoming puzzles. So this last puzzle is not actually a puzzle because we do the only thing we can do. We play our only card, the backup plan, which is, I'm pretty sure, is made for this puzzle and not used anywhere else. It said we killed all the friendly minions, I'm pretty sure, but they killed the enemy minions, which summoned new ones, which killed the new ones and the old ones, and everything's gonna be dead except us. And that's it for the last boss.
I think that will do. I'm going to go lie down.
I plan to do all the bosses in the puzzle lab. maybe in the future I go back to other solo adventures and do those bosses, but I'm gonna start with the puzzle lab for sure. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. Until next time. Peace!